The Children's Education Program at Bass Performance Hall in downtown Fort Worth welcomes annually 70,000 students to attend live arts education performances that are curriculum-related and age-appropriate. It is one of the only programs in the country to offer all performances free of charge, serving students from all socioeconomic backgrounds and providing live performing arts experiences to educate, engage, and inspire every child, every grade, every year. This program enhances classroom learning through a partnership with the Red Oak Foundation, which has donated more than 67,000 books that have been distributed to Fort Worth ISD students. El programa de educación infantil de Bass Hall, en asociación con Telemundo39, se enorgullecen de brindar a los estudiantes de segundo grado de nuestra comunidad la oportunidad de experimentar la magia del cuento bilingüe Pedro y el Lobo. Acompáñenme a disfrutar de esta maravillosa historia. Peter and the Wolf. Let's see what this story is all about. Here we go. Here's Peter, and here is his friend the bird. We'll see what happens. It says, early one morning, Peter opened the gate and walked out into the big green meadow. In a tall tree sat Peter's friend, a little bird. Everything is calm and quiet, the bird said. So everything is just quiet, it's a nice day, and they're just having a good time. But I don't know why I think something's gonna happen, so let's see. It says, behind Peter came a duck. The duck was delighted that Peter had not closed the gate, and she decided to go for a swim in the deep pond in the meadow. Seeing the duck, the little bird flew down, sat on the grass beside the pond, and said, "What kind of bird are you if you can't fly?" she said. "And what kind of bird are you if you can't swim?" the duck answered. So there are these two just having a little argument, you know. The bird is telling the duck, "What type of bird are you if you can't fly?" And the duck is telling the little bird, what kind of bird are you if you can swim? So they're just, you know, having a little argument between them. So let's see what happens. And of course, Peter is not even listening to them. He's like all the way in the back. It says, let's see what happens. Peter suddenly noticed a cat stealing through the grass. The cat thought, "That bird is busy arguing, and now is my chance to catch it." Silently, on velvet paws, the cat crept toward the bird. So there is this cat who is just watching the argument, and he's like, now this is my chance so that I can go catch this bird because he's distracted. Let's see what happens. "Look out!" Peter called out just in time, and the little bird quickly fluttered up in the tree. The duck quacked at the cat angrily from the middle of the pond. So there it is. This cat is trying to get the bird. Likely Peter warned him, and he's like, "Hey, watch out, the cat is going for you." So likely nothing happened to the bird so far. The cat paced around the tree. "Is it worth climbing up that high?" he thought. "By the time I get up there, the little bird will have flown away." So the cat is still trying to find a way to get the bird, right? Is he gonna get it? Well, let's find out. Okay, who is this right here? This is Peter's grandfather. What is he doing there, right? I think he's just seeing everything from the window. It says, Peter's grandfather came out of the house. He was angry because Peter had gone past the gate into the meadow. There were dangerous places out there. What if a wolf should come out of the woods? So here's the grandpa. He's seeing how Peter just went out from the house, from the gate, and he's worried about him, right? Because there are wolves and different dangerous animals out there that could hurt him. So let's see what he's gonna do now. Oh, so here's Peter. It seems like he got in trouble, right? He's a little sad and quiet, and the grandpa, he looks a little mad. It says, Peter paid no attention to what his grandfather said. So he paid no attention to what his grandfather said. Brave boys like Peter were not afraid of wolves. Nevertheless, his grandfather took Peter's hand, led him back home, and closed the gate firmly. So Peter was not afraid of wolves, even though we know that wolves are dangerous. He was like, I'm not afraid of wolves. Let's see what happens. Just then, a huge gray wolf did come out of the woods, just like his grandpa had thought, right? So here's the wolf. What is he gonna do? Uh-oh, our friend the duck is in trouble. The cat quickly climbed the tree. The duck quacked and scrambled out of the pond, but no matter how fast the duck tried to run, the wolf ran faster. He came closer and closer. He got up with her. He grabbed her and swallowed her. Oh my goodness, the duck just swallowed the duck. What is happening here? The grandpa told Peter that the wolf was dangerous, so here is the proof. Wolves are dangerous. So what's going to happen now? Here's Peter. I think he's making a plan or something. The bird is here, the cat is here, and the wolf is there. It says, now the cat perched on one branch of the tree, the little bird on another, farther away from the cat, of course. The wolf paced around the tree and looked up at them with hungry eyes. Look at this wolf right here. He looks really hungry. He looks angry. He looks determined to eat them. Peter, who stood behind the closed gate, had seen everything that had happened, but he wasn't at all frightened. So he was not scared of the wolf. He's so brave. He ran home, found a heavy rope, and then climbed up on the high stone wall. So there it is. Peter had seen everything that had happened, and he decided to do something about it. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, he's on the tree. What is he? He has a rope. Is he trying to catch the wolf? I don't know. Let's see what happens. It says, one of the branches of the tree reached as far as the wall. Peter grabbed the branch and nimbly climbed into the tree. He said to the little bird, circle around the wolf's nose, but be careful not to let him catch you. So Peter has a plan. He wants the little bird to go fly around his nose to distract him, but to make sure he doesn't get caught, right? The little bird flew down and almost touched the wolf's nose with her wings, and the angry wolf jumped every which way. Oh, how the little bird teased the wolf, how the wolf wanted to catch her, but the little bird was quick and the wolf could do nothing. So there it is, the little bird just flying around his nose, and the wolf was getting mad trying to catch her, but he couldn't. Let's see what the plan is. Look what Peter is doing. He has the rope around the tree. The cat is just watching. The little bird is flying around. Look what happened to the wolf. They cut his tail. It says, Peter made a loop at the end of the rope, lowered it slowly, caught the wolf's tail in it, and pulled tight. The wolf knew he was caught, and in his rage, he jumped about trying to free himself. But Peter tied the other end of the rope to the tree. The more the wolf jumped, the tighter he pulled the rope around his own tail. So he was in trouble. Peter was able to catch the wolf with this rope, with the bird's help. The wolf was in trouble. Just at that moment, some hunters came out of the woods. They had been tracking the wolf and were firing their rifles. Peter called to them from the tree, don't shoot. The little bird and I have already caught the wolf. Help us take him away to the zoo. So the hunters were there and they were firing their rifles and they were, trying to shoot the wolf. But Peter was like, no, we have it. We have everything under control, and we have the wolf here, and you guys can take it to the zoo. They saved the day, and so they did. Just imagine Just imagine how this went. Peter walked in front. Behind him came the hunters leading the wolf. Peter's grandfather and then the cat came last. Grandfather shook his head with displeasure. And what if Peter had not caught the wolf, he said. Of course, the grandpa was mad, right? Because wolf was not supposed to be playing with wolves, or he was not supposed to expose himself that way because wolves are dangerous. Likely, nothing happened. And above them, the little bird was just flying around. Hooray for Peter and me. Just see what we have caught. He was so excited. He was just telling everybody that they did it together. And this is the end. And we can see how, the hunters are taking the wolf. And the grandpa is a little upset still because he was not supposed to be doing that, right, Peter? And here it is, the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. My name is Adriana López. I work with Telemundo39. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.